Hello everyone, welcome to William and the Magic Box. Today on our show, we are going to have Mihu. Mihu is from Romania, but he lives in Berlin, in Germany. So let's see what Mihu has to say. Enjoy the interview. So hello Mihu, how are you?
Hello, very good. Just finished work, and after this, I'll jump in another meeting. So it's quite a busy day.
Oh, thank you so much for taking the time between meetings for the interview. Thank you.
Yes, it's a pleasure. Yeah, this was a very nice surprise. it's,
Amazing.
how are you? How is your day?
Yeah, it's been cool. It's been very busy as well, but now I'm at home and I'm just relaxing now, so I can relax do the interview for sure. Um,
Nice.
Mihu, tell me where you're from.
I'm originally from Romania, Transylvania, but I live in Berlin for the last 6 years.
Why did change from Romania? Yeah, sorry, Transylvania to Berlin.
Well, one, I got a scholarship to come to Berlin for 6 months.
Huh?
But the main reason is being gay in Romania is not the most fun thing ever. So of course, like when I had the opportunity to move out, to change the environment and so on, I was like, okay, let's do it. And after those 6 months, I was like, okay, no way that I'm going back there. So I just continued my studies for the next 2 years after, like by flying back and forth, like Berlin, Romania, every like a few weeks.
Uh-huh.
I know, not very eco-friendly, but yeah, I was like, okay, I cannot stay in Romania, but I also still want to finish my studies.
I see.
So yeah.
And so you've been living in Berlin for a few years now.
Yes, 6 years.
6 years. Wow.
Actually, I had the 6 years and 1 month.
Wow. You know what? I just had a lovely guy from Transylvania as well on the show. But he lives in England. So I had I think last week, his interview is out now. And he said, William, I'm from Transylvania, but I'm not Dracula.
Yes, we get that a lot.
He said everyone who thinks we are from Transylvania, there's a connection with Dracula. It's so funny. But tell me, what do you do for living, for work?
So I'm a digital media producer for esports. I don't know if you know what esports is.
No.
It's like competitive video gaming. So the same way how you have like football, basketball, like all the traditional sports, you have also this few of like the very big games, which have basically the same format. You have like two teams, like five, four, five, six players, and yes, it's kind of the same experience like watching a game of traditional sports. If you Google, like, I know, either League of Legends or Valorant or Dota, Counter-Strike, esports, you'll get there the images. I mean, everyone when they see it is like, you really have like these huge arenas with thousands of people. In general, people are like shocked, like, wait, is that a thing? is that actually a job? So not a job, sorry, an industry. And the answer is yes. It's very much an industry.
Amazing. So during the interview, I'm going to explore a little bit more about your work and also about your life in overall, okay?
Yes, very happy to share.
Amazing. So before we start our journey within the Magic Box, would you like you to tell me what is the best part of waking up in Berlin every single day?
Well, this has to be the freedom that you have here. The fact that nobody gives a fuck of who you are, what do you want to do, how do you do it, and I know it sounds a bit like an Instagram post or something like this, but it really is very relaxing if you don't have to think of respecting like certain norms. Okay, should I say that? Shouldn't I say that? Should I dress up like this? maybe I look ridiculous if I do this. And this allows you to really explore the different sides of yourself. I mean, we also grow and we are different people every year and every day, actually. Like maybe today I feel in a certain way, tomorrow I feel in a different way. And I don't have to keep a certain mask all the time that like, this is Mihu, like this is my Mihu box and I have to always be respecting this. So I think that's definitely the best thing about waking up in Berlin.
Amazing. Mihu, are you ready to go on a beautiful journey through your memories in life and to share your point of views?
Yes, sure.
Amazing. Welcome to William and the Magic Box. So this is my best friend, okay? Random questions. I'm just gonna play a song now just for us to relax a bit before the first question, okay?
Perfect, let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay, Mihu from Berlin. So before we start the game, during the journey, if it comes up a question that you don't want to talk about for some reason, you don't want to answer, always can change, okay?
Yeah, perfect.
First question for you is, what is the most romantic thing someone has ever done for you?
Oh, well, I could say this, but I don't know which audience are we having here? I mean, I definitely have a thing.
So tell me, just be open, just tell me.
Well, I have to say that like for one of the most romantic things that I did with one of my ex-boyfriends is we met in a cruising area in a park, and for one of our anniversaries we actually went in that exact cruising area in that spot where we met, and let's say that we had fun there with everyone around and so on, and it was like it was my first open relationship. It was my first time like really experiencing like such freedom with somebody, but seeing that it is how happy he was that I was enjoying, how happy I was that he was enjoying, and having this moment together. And I know it sounds probably very different from what you usually get in this answer, but this definitely comes to mind as the first, like the most romantic thing somebody has done with me, for me, whatever. It was a common thing.
Amazing. I think there are no rules. I think whatever we feel like special or we are sharing a moment, as you said, we are just being free and sharing a moment with both sides. Why not? So I think everything, there are no rules. As long as everyone is happy, everyone is enjoying the moment. Why not?
Exactly.
Great. Next question. Okay, Mihu. Next question is, tell me, what is your favorite kitchen smell?
Favorite kitchen? Garlic. Definitely garlic. I know Transylvania, yeah, but garlic, put garlic in everything. Like you have a recipe, double the garlic, triple the garlic. There's never too much garlic.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, I do like cooking a lot. Sadly, I don't have time to cook as much as I wish for, but especially if I have like friends coming, or it is more like a Christmas kind of situation, and then I really like to really go crazy and stay hours, like a bottle of wine, some music, and then I really like it.
What do you like? What do you cook that your friends likes the most?
I change a lot the recipes. I mean, I usually do something. I try to do something different every time. Like I don't know. Like now, my newest favorite thing is like a quinoa broccoli casserole, which is really delicious. Vegan burgers.
Wow.
I am neither vegan nor vegetarian, but I enjoy to make a lot of like vegetarian food as well. Yeah, It really changes depending on the mood, depending on what I had that week, and what my friends enjoy. Usually, I never had any complaints, I would say.
Let me ask something. If you could eat one food for the rest of your life, just one, what that would be?
Well, it is something that somehow I'm still not getting bored of. And I'm eating since I'm like a kid. Mashed potatoes with schnitzel and tomato and cucumber salad.
Nice.
That really skip, like it works. Doesn't matter how often. Even pizza sometimes I get bored, but of that, never.
That'd be good. Next question. Before the next question, tell me, what do you like the most about your job? What's the biggest joy of it? And also the flip side, what's something that you don't like a lot?
Well, this is a very good question because what I love the most about it is the fact that it's my dream job. I dreamt to work in Riot Games since I was a kid. I've been following like everything, like since the moment the company launched the first game, League of Legends. I played it from beta. I played it for like 9 years, had more than 4,000 hours played. This is also for the first time when I understood also traditional sports, because as a kid I was seeing like, I know, people getting super rallied about football and like this, and I was like, why are you screaming? What's happening so entertaining? The first time I saw a tournament of League of Legends, I had my first like moment to just jump off the couch and screaming and being like there with the pillow, like so yeah, I was in love with it for a very long time, and I applied for 6 years to try to get a job in the company, and now since almost a year, I'm working in like the content department, and yes, this is definitely one of the best things. And I know this will sound ridiculous. I really don't have anything that I don't like about it.
It's okay. It's amazing. It's good to see someone literally living their life, and you know, when you think about, okay, I was born to do that, to work with it, you know what I mean? That's the best part of doing something that you like. You don't feel like a job, you feel like enjoying, you feel like having fun.
Exactly. It's like it's not that like born to do this. I said that I'm born to have fun, but it's fun. I mean, like, it's running around, like creating stories around people, just telling people stories, filming stuff, also a bit of strategy. It's, I don't know, something that I would do also in my free time. And actually, this is what I was doing also in my free time before. So it really doesn't feel like a job.
Amazing. Next question is, what three things are you most grateful for?
3 things. First, my friends, definitely. I feel so grateful, like, for having like these wonderful people around me. I always feel super loved, supported. They are the perfect people to have fun with. Also smart people, so that they also help me improve and like lift me up and so on. I know, second one. Again, this sounds like Instagram post, but like bad experiences. Probably now looking back, the best, like the moments from which I grew the most and which I like improved my life the most, are the moments when I suffered the most and like were the most ones. And I'm very happy and grateful that those happen. And the third one, the fact that I live in Berlin right now. It was also like the best decision ever. It really also improved my life, like everything just like whoop.
Amazing. When you mentioned about you are grateful because of your challenging time in the past, can you share something that was very challenging for you that now you go like, you know what? I'm grateful. I now understand why I went through that situation, because now I'm a better person.
Yeah, well, I don't go to the darkest one. Let's take the medium one.
Okay.
It's at the start when moving to Berlin, as I was also very immature and everything, and I didn't really pay attention, money and everything. So I had a very long period of time when I was extremely poor, like from the level, like I even slept in a train station, just 2 nights, not that bad. It was also spring, summer, so also not that bad. But it's been months where I couldn't afford like food to be like dinner. I was always having dinner, like a huge glass of water, so that my stomach didn't realize that I didn't have anything to eat and go to sleep quickly. Um, yeah, so you can imagine it was not that much fun, but it's also very important. Like now, every time I'm thinking, like having like super dramas, like, oh no, I'm so sad, my life is going to I'm doing so bad. I'm like thinking like, wait, like 5 years ago you were literally on the street. I'm sure you're doing way better. That's one. And second, also like to how we perceive like sadness and like what it means to feel like down and everything. Like now thinking back, even though like when you say these things it sounds like so bad, it was not that bad. I mean, like the fact that like, okay, I didn't have anything to eat, but at least I was in Berlin and I was free and I could do my own. It still like was more of value, and was also very good learning to be like, yeah, it's not the exact items that you can point at, like, okay, that makes me happy. That like, it's always a balance. So it's in your perception to find out what
Abs-
makes you.
Absolutely. In the end of the day, we look back, you go like, you know what? I'm glad I went through that because now I feel more stronger. I feel a great person right now, for sure.
Yeah, exactly.
Ready for another one?
Let's go.
Do it. Okay, Mihu, next question is, what are 3 fun facts about yourself?
Three fun facts.
Yeah.
Ooh, 3 fun facts. I don't know. Sometimes I am doing drag every 3 months. I'm doing drag with my best friend.
What's her name? What's her name? Your drag?
Count Dragula.
Wow, couldn't be a better name.
Yes, we started. I started my drag career for a fundraiser that called Eurodiva, which where you had to like shoot a Eurovision music video. From you're getting a country like randomly selected for you, and you have to choose like a song from that country's, like from all time from Eurovision, and do like a lip sync music video. Funny enough, second fun fact with it, I never saw Eurovision. But I participated 2 years in Eurodiva, so I guess that's something. And third. I don't know. I started a non-profit organization called Queer Mama. Yes, we are trying to help basically to give people like from the Berlin community tools to help themselves when, let's say, to just make life easier. Because especially when it comes to, you come with a whole package of trauma and whatever from life, and you come here, you party a lot. Drugs don't usually help in that situation. I mean, it's fun. Everyone is feeling free and so on, but then a lot of people are getting stuck in those environments, and they would wish to get out, but then you don't know how, and like everything seems overwhelming. So basically we just have the like small projects, and we try to work with different other organizations to just not reinvent the wheel, but just guide them, like, hey, look, these are some amazing people you can ask, here are some amazing people you can get help to, and to just help people help themselves. That's all.
Amazing. I made a note of Green Mama here to ask you about a little bit for you to explain a little bit more about it. And I think it's a beautiful project. When you are helping people, for the community, people to get to be in a better place is always a good thing to do, for sure.
Yeah, and I also got so much from the community over the years. I mean, I would have been like half of the person that I am, and I would have maybe still been on the street. Okay, probably not, but still definitely not so good without the help of many people, which had no other reason to help me than like that we are in the same community and being like, bitch, I got you.
Next question. Next question is, do you have any nickname?
Mihu. Funny enough, this is like my last name. My first name is Andre, but I don't like it. Everyone in Romania is called Andre. Like if you go in a room and it's like, hey Andre, half of the room is like, yes. So since like many years, like people are in like since school, they're calling me Mihu, and I find it as a very good brand. So I'm always like really strict with my personal branding with being Mihu, and that's it.
Amazing. Right, I have 3 questions left for you, Mihu. Let's do it. Before the next question, tell me when you think about Romania, about Transylvania, yeah, and also which city it's based. The name of your seat back in Romania. It's a small town.
No, it's actually the biggest town in Transylvania. It's called Cluj-Napoca.
Okay. So when you think about your hometown, about your country itself, what's the thing that you miss the most, that you go like, you know what, that's what I miss the most about there?
So probably none of my friends from Romania will see this, so I'll say nothing because I see them here from time to time. Mm-hmm. But no, I actually, like, the only thing that I miss is my friends and family. Mm-hmm. But luckily, like the people with whom, actually there are still quite a lot of them, I'm still in contact. We meet around like Europe or here, or sometimes when I'm going to Romania. But in rest, honestly, nothing. It's not that it's nothing there to miss. It's also probably a lot of how I grew up, and I just put in my head like, I hate it, I want to be out, I hate it, and I just like kind of pushed everything outside. I've also realized that like in my first years when I lived here, people were asking me things about my past, and I was like, no, nothing happened, I don't know, whatever. Like I really erased a lot of my memories because I really didn't want to have anything to do with it. And the first time when a group of friends of mine visited from Romania here, and we were like they were like telling stories about like the crazy shit that we were doing and so on. A lot of my friends here in Berlin were like, what the I thought there was nothing happening in Romania. Like there is a lot happening. And I was also thinking like, true, I completely forgot about everything. So yeah, it's sadly a bit, I have to say sadly, that like nothing, but it is definitely a beautiful country, but maybe not to live if you're gay or queer or anything different.
Okay, right, talking about best friends, what do you like the most about your best friends?
Oh, the fact that they are very, 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 very lovable. Like it's whatever happens and so on, you know, like how people talk usually about family, and the fact is the unconditional love, that you know that whatever happens, they are there and they understand you. And if it is something where you want no questions asked, they will just be there for you. And it is a family that I chose, and yeah, there's no drama. We are very easy to talk to. Like it's not that we don't have conflicts and problems, but like we can just talk about it and not make a drama out of it. And yeah, for example, also in when pandemic came, I used to work before like in the nightlife, and I was organizing parties, working in clubs, and so on. And suddenly, from a lot of jobs, I had 0 jobs. And because of some other problems, I had literally 0 money. And for almost 3 4 months, I had like 7 cents in my account, but I still had everything: food, rent paid. When going out, like I could still go for dinners and stuff, like in restaurants. Like no, like there was not even the tiniest discussion that I'm left out just for something like this. And
Wow.
this happens like also like if to any of us, like there's like not even tiniest thing, and like nobody counts and nobody is like, and this is not only like money wise, like also emotional and so on. Everyone is like always there for each other. So
That's beautiful. Yeah, having friends around. That's when you see the true friends, when you are going through a tough time, when you literally have no options at the time. And I think that's when you go, okay, those people, they always gonna be around because they were there when I need it. For sure.
yeah, definitely.
2 questions left. Let's do it.
Hear it.
Okay, Mihu, next question is, what is a significant event that has changed you?
Okay, so we went through the me being poor. I just said also about Corona. Then we had like maybe there are 2 other like huge things. Let's say again the least less darker one. Like of course my coming out and my whole realizing that I'm gay situation. It's let me think where to start. Yeah, I mean it was not easy. It was like many years of like it's not happening. But when I realized that it was the case, it's as I'm somebody that like cannot really keep a secret, and I am like always even too open, and like the term of TMI is my definition. A lot of time people are like, okay, this definitely too much information, Mihu. Keep some things for yourself. Yeah, I couldn't really. It was like really eating me up. Like I was waking up at night, like sweating and like not being able to sleep. I was like really developing this like from also being tired and so on, like paranoia. Like I know my dad was asking me in the morning, like, "How are you?" And it's like he knows.
Wow.
And yeah, one day I was going with my friends to the seaside, and I was like, okay, I have to tell them because I really cannot keep going like this. So I started the conversation of how. So well, let's test the water. What do they think about gay people? And the conclusion was, if we meet a gay guy, we'll beat him up, set him on fire, break him legs, and throw him in front of a train.
Wow.
And I was like, oh, cool. Yeah. My best friends. So I was like, okay. But the next day I told them anyway. I was like, you know what? Breaking legs, honestly, breaking legs set on fire and in front of the train feels better than how I'm feeling right now.
Wow.
And funny enough, the reaction was very different. It actually turned out, I mean, okay, one of them chugged the whole bottle of vodka. Another one ran into the sea screaming he will kill himself. Another one locked himself into the room and didn't go out in like for 4 hours. And the other one was super okay, and he was like, I knew it. But there was zero aggression towards me.
Wow.
Zero, nothing bad. Like the love was still there. They were still my good friends, and this made me realize actually how much of this hate that it is towards the queer community is founded usually on nothing. It is just because there were no role models in Romania. Like they didn't know what being queer means. Like they just had this impression that it is this evil creature that is like hiding in heels in the night and I don't know, eating children or something, or making them gay or some weird. Um, and this went on like when I got more and more out of the closet. Because of another long story, I also got outed, and like somehow everyone found out in like our high school. I was the only out gay person in 3,000 people. So I was getting constantly on the street like, oh, it's the gay guy, it's the gay guy. But surprisingly, if I was telling them like, yes, I am, can I help you? Do you want to smoke a cigarette? Do you want to talk? Almost always they were like, yeah, sure. And they had some questions, and like almost always it like after 5 minutes conversation, the person was leaving from like super homophobic, terrible attitude with a, oh, that's a cool person.
Amazing.
And that's it. So
Amazing.
this really changed my perception of like, I think this is also when it started, like my will of like always trying to help and to see how much you can change around you. That like, yes, one person can change a lot. It's just by having a conversation, just by talking, you can really make a huge difference in the world.
Absolutely. Thanks so much for sharing. I think not just that, you need to be brave as well to do something like that, to change people's mind. I think it's not easy, but you took the challenge, and I'm sure you helped a lot of people for sure. For sure, that you, as you said, you changed the way they see life, and I'm sure they are always going to be thankful, and they're going to treat other people differently. You know what I mean? If they see someone like a gay, it's going to be a different
definitely.
For sure.
Yeah.
Ready for the last one?
Let's go.
Before the last question, tell me so far, what's your favorite German word? Yeah. And tell me, what's your favorite Romanian word?
Okay. Okay. So my favorite German word, it's not actually a German word. It is like a play with the German word. It is sei legal, which it is the other way from geile Sau, which means like dirty pig. It is one of the funniest things, like to, like, you know, like you have like a super sexual moment with somebody and people just like talking like dirty and whatever, and like you just say sei legal, the confusion or the amusement on the person's face, it is priceless. So it is one of my favorite things to say. This is also a very good way of testing the person. If they just look at you like, what the is wrong with you? It is like, okay, yeah, no sense of humor. If they also start laughing, it's like, okay, somebody to keep in mind.
And your favorite Romanian word?
The favorite Romanian word. I think this is also like, this is a slang word. I think it's japka. It is a word that can be used in very many ways. It usually means like a bad deal, or somebody got you over, or just something bad, or like, yeah, something like, I don't know, like you bought something and the price was very high. You find somewhere else like way cheaper, and you just go and look at it and you go like, Żabka. So,
I like that.
That's like also my friends here in Berlin, like they all like know the word Żabka, and it's hilarious when you hear them, and also with their pronunciation. It is, they just look at something and they just go like Żabka.
Like Jabika.
Żabka, yeah.
Jabika. Okay. Last question for you is tough question now. If someone gave you an envelope, okay, with your death date inside of it, would you open it or not? And why?
with with the date where when I die.
Yeah.
No way. Ignorance is a bliss. I guess that's the saying, and like no fucking way. I don't want to know. I just do my thing. I know how much I stress for the tiniest thing. If I know there's like something will come up, like that will completely ruin my whole life. So I would just like tear that to pieces and like thank you. I'm having my life. I'm living like whenever. If it's tomorrow, if it's in 100 years, I don't know. I don't care. Like I always try to just live as good as I can, to be as happy as I can, and what comes, comes.
Amazing. Okay, not the end yet. Let's play now the word association game. Okay, I'm going to give away some words. Just tell one word that comes to your mind. Quick thinking, okay?
Oh, okay, let's see.
So, I hope you are enjoying the interview. Before we do the word association game, don't forget to give a like, don't forget to share this video, and also don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Just click on the button right there. Thank you so much and enjoy the word association game.
One word for family.
Oh, parent. No, does it work like this? Yeah, parent is,
Yeah,
I mean, it's
whatever comes to your mind.
Okay.
Money.
Me.
Okay. Love.
Friends.
Life.
Party.
Sex.
Hair.
Okay. Politics.
Ugh. I know it's not a word, but it's a reaction. It's a vibe.
Religion.
Stressful.
Fear.
Fear. What comes to mind? Fear. Lesson.
Okay. Friendship.
Love.
Desire.
Men.
Oh. Regret.
Not doing something. That's what regret means. That's bad. Anyway.
Success.
Life.
Wish.
Things. Stuff. Objects.
Happiness.
Life. I think I said again life.
Okay. One word for Romanian.
Lovely.
I love the way you said lovely. One word for Berlin.
Amazing. Best place ever. Slay. Mama boots the house down. Yes.
Wow. I just hope it was not swearing so I can keep it. And the last one now, queer mama, one word.
Help.
Amazing. Let's pretend I'm going to meet your best friend for a coffee and I'm going to ask your best friend, what is the most beautiful thing about Mihu? And what's something that he still needs to work on, to improve on? What your best friend would say?
Best thing, like not afraid to say what I think, and always very direct and sincere with people while also being lovable. Yes, it is possible to be very direct and not be a bitch. People a lot of times confuse these things. It's like, I'm just being direct. No, you're just being a bitch. And things to work on, being consistent and being on time or committed to something. I am very like, and I'm also like sometimes even 6 hours late to something. So
Oh my God.
Life happens.
What's your star sign?
Leo.
Interesting. Hey, let's play now Mihu and the magic box, and you can ask me a question. But before you ask me the question, when you mentioned the previews that you said that, when you had this moment with your friends, when you were coming out and you were quite scared, how old are you?
14, 15.
Wow, very
14.
young. Goodness, I thought you were older.
15.
Wow.
15. Yeah, I remember 15. Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing. Very brave. Okay, you can ask me a question now, Mihu.
Let's see. What makes you happy? What keeps you going in your daily life?
Amazing. Okay, it's gonna sound cliche, okay, because but I need to be honest. Is the magic box. That's what keeps me going, like to live life. I go to bed every day, every night thinking about the magic box. I wake up every morning thinking about the magic box. I go to shower. If I'm in the gym, if I'm working, I'm always thinking, my goodness, who am I going to talk to today? Which person I'm going to have an interview? Which person I'm going to make memory? We are making memories right now. You know what I mean? There's always something about the magic box in me, like thinking about it. But besides that, when I see your energy, like I can see how much you like living life. You are full of energy, and I understand because I'm the same as you. I love waking up and knowing that I'm gonna have a day ahead. I'm gonna learn a few things. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna be sad. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be like really, really happy. At the same time as well, I'm gonna have some challenges as well through the way. So for me, that's the main thing about life. That's what brings me joy. And when I'm sad, I go like, okay, I need to understand why I'm going through that. I'm gonna learn a lesson. It's gonna make me a better person. I'm gonna grow. So it's about living life. That's what I like the most. That's what drives me every day. And of course, doing the interviews for the Magic Box, it's something that just makes me the happiest person in the world. I can tell you, I feel the happiest person in the world doing the interviews. I have no idea how amazing it is. So yeah, that's what makes me happy.
Nice. Yeah, I can imagine. I mean, like you get to know so many people, hear so many stories. I think I learned the most things that I know in life from talking to people. I mean, my magic box usually it's after parties and just staying for like, I don't know, 12 hours to talk with somebody about like all the little corners of each other's lives. But it really brings so much joy and like so much energy.
Mihu, thanks so much for being so open, for being so kind as well, and for sharing your moments in life. I think it's so, as you said about talking, sharing memories. There's always people they're gonna connect with us, they're gonna understand us, and they're gonna understand that they are not alone out there. There are so many people maybe sharing the same situations that have been in the past. Imagine how many people watch this interview right now. Maybe they're from Romania, or maybe they never seen someone talking so open, for their country, for Romania. Like, oh, that's nice to hear someone from my country talking so open about that. So you never know, So I got goosebumps now. My goodness, it's very powerful. So powerful because you never know where those things can go. You know what I mean? And again, we are helping people talking about sharing our experiences in life is always about that. And thanks so much for being so open and to bring this nice energy to the show. But
thank you for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Before you go, if you can share a positive message or something that you live by.
Positive message to live by. Yes, like always, trust your friends and be there for your friends. Like friendship is very important. And friends are not just the people around you, are like actual friends. So even a lot of people are sadly in situations where they didn't discover yet like who those people are. So don't waste your time on people who over, who are toxic to you and so on. Look for the people who are there to give you love, because they are there. It's just for you to like open your eyes and see who the are those people, because it's not that hot guy, it's not that smart, smart maybe, like not that rich person, not that like cool whatever follower people, like that's not the people who love you. I mean, maybe they are also, but not that is what's valuable. So just value the people who love you.
Totally. And those people, they do love you because they are around you, they care about you. Thank you so much. It was a pleasure, and keep in touch. Okay, see you in Berlin sometimes. Okay.
Yes, just write me and let me know when the interview is. I'm really curious.
Thanks so much, and keep in touch.
Yes, have a wonderful day. Ciao.
Take care. Bye. Ciao.
So, did you like the show? Don't forget to give a like, to share it, and also don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And if you'd like to be part of the show as well, first, subscribe to our channel, and after that, just go to our website, www.williamandthemagicbox.com, and send us a request saying why would you like to be part of the show. And I see you there. Bye bye, see you next time.